Good morning, everybody. We're going to be scientists today, and we're going to do some growing, all right? The first thing we're going to grow is an avocado. This is something you can buy in the grocery store. Usually they're a little hard when you get them. You want to wait until they get a little softer. This is hard. If you've ever eaten Mexican food, you would grow your guacamole is made of smushed up avocado. So what I have here is the avocado seed, and I've peeled off the outer shell. When you first see it, it would look like this. And I've peeled off the outer shell. And now the important thing is, if I'm going to plant this, I have to find the bottom and the top. Well, as I can see here, this is the bottom, because you can feel a little, maybe like old roots or something, a little sprout there. So that's what I'm going to put in water. First of all, I'm going to put these in. They're corn cob holders, but I didn't have toothpicks. So I wanted to hold it with something. So I decided this. And you got one near the top to hold it up. You need to put one down by the bottom. And then you would put another one up by the top. So now you're ready to put your avocado in a cup. Sorry, I don't have any see-through cups, but I'll be lifting it out for you. So you're going to set it in the cup. So it's like this. And you're going to add some water. Let me get you some water, avocado seed. You're going to fill it so it is sitting in some water. Okay, so I have it. So it is in some water here. As you can see, the water's dripping off it. And we're going to put it aside. We're going to put it by a windowsill to get some sun. So that's my avocado. And we'll see what happens with this in a little bit. I'm going to just put it over here for now. The next thing I'm going to plant is not from a seed. It's actually a sweet potato. And I'm going to plant a sweet potato, and I can grow a sweet potato plant out of a sweet potato. The sweet potato seeds can grow them too, but I would have had to have the plant and the seeds when it flowered, and I don't have that. But I can start a sweet potato plant in a cup with a sweet potato. Once again, you have to find the bottom, which will be this, and the top is the pointy end. All right, it's the bottom that you want to put in the, and I'm going to stick forks for this one, okay, guys? Water. Okay, so we're going to put that there. And they are a little firm. Sweet potatoes are orange inside. They're yummy. You can cook them like a mashed potato. You can make French fries out of them, and they're orange inside, and I like them a lot. I've got more of a see-through cup. I'm going to put my sweet potato in here, and I'm going to put enough water so about half the sweet potato is soaking in water. So here we go. Making sure I'm not getting any water on my computer, people. That would not be good. Okay, and I would say I've got about half my sweet potato in water. I'm just going to make a little adjustment because it's kind of tilted, guys. So I don't really want it tilted like that. So I'm going to move one of my forks. Okay, there we go. That's much better. So I'm going to now put my sweet potato over to the side with my avocado because it's ready to start growing. There it is. The third thing I'm planting today is corn. And here it is. It looks like the corn you would get right off a corn on the cob, except for it's hard. It's dried out. The corn on the cob is not hard, huh? It's easy to eat. It's also the type of corn that makes popcorn. All popcorn comes from these popcorn seeds. Make popcorn, what do you have to do to the seed? You have to heat it up. Okay, so those are the popcorn seeds. Doing these a little differently. I'm going to have a plastic bag. Here we go. And I'm going to make a paper towel. Get a paper towel. And it's a little big for the bag. So I'm going to cut the paper towel into the size of the bag. Let's see how I did. I'm going to size it up, see if it will fit. It looks like it's going to fit nicely into my bag. So I'm going to put it in my bag. So it gets all the way easily to the bottom. Okay. So that's to the bottom. I'm going to put my seeds in. Just drop them right in the bag. I'm going to put about, I don't know, dropping them right into the bag. Let me see. I'm going to put a bunch because when you're planting, a lot of times not all the seeds will start to germinate because that's what we're doing with all these today. We're germinating. We're starting to grow. Will they be able to grow into a corn plant in here? So there's my corn seeds. I'm just going to get a little water on, add some water with just little droplets of my hands on my paper towels. As you can see, the paper towel is getting wet. You don't want it soaking, but you do want it damp. So I'm making sure it's damp. So you're getting damp, maybe a little more. I want my paper towel stain and a little more. Okay. So I'm just straightening out my paper towel. And if you have snack bags at home, it might be easier with snack bags. And there's my corn seed planted at the bottom. Okay. I'm going to seal up the bag. And there we are. We've started to grow, hopefully, corn in a plastic bag. And I seal it up tight. That's going to get taped to my window to get some sun because I got to get it warm, like some sunlight, because we know plants need what? Water, sunlight. That's going to tape it. And soil. These are all going to start where they are. But are these going to continue to grow in just water? Or are we going to need to plant them in soil? We'll have to find out. So those are my 3 plantings today. And my last one is an experiment. And actually, we can start growing. Does anybody know what this is? Celery in a cup. So, but today we're just going to put some food coloring in a cup, some water in a cup, and we're going to see, and I think I'm going to go for my smaller cup, okay? And we're going to see what happens when we leave. I'm pouring water in. Sorry, guys, you didn't get to see it. I'm pouring water in my cup. Okay. So there's my cup's got water. I'm going to get some food coloring out. So here's my food coloring. And I really thought about which one. I got green. I've got red and I've got blue. And I'm thinking I'm going to put red in my water because I think that will help us see what happens to the celery. Now we all know that leaves and things have veins and stems have veins to have water travel up it. So we are I'm putting my red food coloring dye in my cup. I put a good amount. And now I'm going to stick my celery stalk in, okay, guys? So let's see. Can I tip it so that you can see? And when you see a little bit of red dripping off, so you can tell I have red food coloring. Okay. And we're just going to leave these here for a few days to see what happens. Does anybody think this will just die? Does anybody think it'll change color? What do you think might happen? It's a little experiment. I'm not going to give it away. But let's check it in a few days and we'll see what happens. Okay. Those are my 4 experiments with plants today. So the first one was the avocado that we're going to start sprouting, hopefully, and it's sitting in water like it's supposed to be. That's the avocado seed. We're going to try to grow a sweet potato, not from the seed, but the actual sweet potato. And we'll start to grow. And then we're going to, what did I do with my corn seeds? Grow my corn seeds in a baggie, okay? And the last one is we've got some celery stalk. Maybe we'll be able to start to grow these too. We'll have to see. And we want to see what happens when it's sitting in a cup of red water, okay? So those are our 4 planting experiments. We're going to be trying to sprout those 3 seeds and see what happens to the celery planted in red water. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.